mentioned 4 generations.
We are innovating into it further into it. Now the technology seems to be right and the timing is right. So the thing is that if your data is high quality, you with the data
Hmm.
governance process, you improve the data. Now the question
Hmm.
is, how do I bring the adoption to it? Now the LLMs are has been very much advanced. So instead of building the graph technology within the graph database, now LLM and the vector database is combining, is giving the equally good results and better results in terms of the searching capabilities. So what we have done is we have innovated the LLMs and RAG technology combined together to solve the data discovery challenge. And then we also brought in everything combined together, the complete analytics in the data governance platform. The reason is that when your data is highly governed, then you have to move out of the data catalog and you have to go to Snowflakes or Databricks or something to do the query into it.
Hmm.
So what we're doing is that, hey, you do not have to go out of the data catalog, because data catalog is the phase one of is discovering the data, and the phase two of asking the question with the AI is also possible in this. So you get one complete experience from discovering the data to asking question from the data and everything around it with the one experience. That's the generation 4, which is like a much more bigger leap forward. We are taking it. Then you will not have to do the ETL work. You don't have to do the data. We don't have to build data warehouses. So if you can structure your metadata nicely, then you can just ask question from the data directly and you can get the answers. If you do good data
Okay.
governance, you can ask question data from directly from the data and you get the answers from it.
Okay. So this is just to understand this one better, because this is, I think, important for me to understand. Search part is clear. Now you're saying the analytics use case, basically.
Yes.
So you're saying the analytics can also be done by a data catalog by asking questions.
Yes. So actually, the if you think about it, people are not looking for end user. Like if I'm a business executive, I'm not looking for, hey, like for example, if I'm business executive, hey, show me my balance sheet, show me my
Hmm.
like, hey, why this my revenue is going up, hey, why
Hmm.
this number is going bad here. So question is around business and business analytics, right? That's the question is about. But generally, the technology is not powerful enough since yet until yet. So people who are doing it, they are hiding business analysts who were discovering the data first, putting the data into analytics, asking question from
Hmm.
it, and giving it to executives. That, hey, this is the
Hmm.
answer of it is. So they have break the problem into two parts: data discovery, which is happening in the catalog, analytics, which is happening in warehouses or other Power BI and something, and they're giving it to business executive. So what we are doing it here is, because the data catalog have a high quality metadata, and the analytics has been totally automated by LLMs now, because we can understand the question directly from the business executives. So the business executive can ask question directly without the need of
Okay.
business analyst, without the need of data warehouse, without the need of anything, and they can directly get the answer from the data catalog. That was a breakthrough in the technology which we are bringing.
Oh, that seems like very powerful. So you're saying there is no need for like a IT person who can query the data. You also mentioned that no need for even a data warehouse, and
Yes.
almost like I use the chat GPT, I ask questions and it throws the answers back. I can almost have that kind of an interface in the data catalog, and I can ask all these questions like why my sales are going down, why its particular store is not profitable, why a particular bank branch has a lot of customer complaints,
Yes,
or
exactly.
lower.
So you can actually ask what if analysis questions directly from the data, and data understand your context. They're going to discover the data. And then once you understand the discover, then this going to create a kind of elastic data warehouse, and it's going to move the data there, and it's going to ask the question directly, and it's going to give
Hmm.
you the answers. So the everything is an integrated, seamless experience. Asking question directly from the data and giving you the experience is the generation 4, which we are bringing.
Amazing. You mentioned data warehouse, you mentioned elastic data warehouse, something like that. My question is, the data warehouse will still be needed, right, for the fourth generation data catalog, or would
Yeah,
it not
so
be
I think
needed?
there are still two kind of analytics. One is the operational analytics, which is traditional analytics, where the data warehouse will keep serving the role for it. But for ad hoc
Hmm.
analytics, suppose I have suddenly a question in mind and the data does not belong in data warehouse, and I have a question which needed by the data which is sitting in a application. the data catalog always have access to the application as well as data warehouse. So the data catalog can say that, hey, the executive question need the data from application A and data warehouse B. Then it will bring the data from two places in an elastic data warehouse. We will compute the question's answer, give you the result, and elastic goes away by it. So it's solved the problem's answers immediately without any maintenance of the data warehouse. There's a lot of cost goes to maintain the data warehouse. You have to every day feed the data into data warehouse. For those ad hoc kind of questions, you don't need to maintain the data warehouse. For operational analytics, you will still continue to do that.